What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. I'm about to get it in. Jackrabbit, right? It says Northern Rider. About to get it in, right? But before I get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that I'm kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. Thank you guys. I'm very humbled by it. And I wanted to talk about this Wes Watson incident a little bit further. Because I mentioned in the video that I did on Gunners Collective TV, if you haven't tapped in, go tap in over there so you can hear about all the shenanigans, the Wes Watson tales. But there's focus and blame being shifted on someone else. And it started a while back, right? And hey, all I can say is,
Dumbell Rob, you're next, Dumbell.
man, hey, the proof is in the pudding. The setup game is real. It's crazy how you could participate in something allegedly to help your homie, and he's gonna throw you up under the bus. We're not gonna call you Dumbell Rob anymore. We're gonna call you Speed Bump because you're getting ran over, homie. And I don't even know if you see it, or maybe you do, and you're just not brave enough to say it. But let's just say Big Calvin, Big Sharmuta Cartel, Big Boy, definitely snitched on you. He placed blame on you, homie. Right? Did it right in front of your face, and you laughed with them about it. Wow. So when that gym incident took place, everyone was talking about the kick that was heard around the world, the Sebastian Janikowski kick from Wes Watson, whether or not Wes Watson decided to take off his little belt and get to swinging, and all the things that happened in the meantime, in between time. And a lot of people were focusing on the still shot of somebody that it looked like they had a dumbbell and swing for the fences and crack someone in the back. We all know the Sharmuta Cartel, Wes Watson, and like things from the back, whether they're giving or receiving. One never knows, does one. But I do know this. Here's some knowledge you can't get in college. This guy, Dumbell Rob, he got blame shifted and placed on him right in front of his face by Big Boy, and he laughed with them, homie. Craziness, right? If you guys recall, I did a video a while back, man. Who was Dumbell Rob? Dumbell Rob got his name from the Sharmuta Cartel themselves, and the reason they called him Dumbell Rob, and they were making light of it and laughing about it, but in the end, it's not a laughing matter, man, because now with Wes Watson arrested and charged for an assault in that incident, one can only believe that Dumbell Rob is right around the corner, homie. And who's going to be looking guilty? What's going to be Wes Watson's defense? Well, he already started defending and deflecting a long time ago. You see, Dumbell Rob, this is the way it goes in the game, right? When Big Boy was making fun of you and giving you the name, hey, that's Dumbell Rob, doggy. Hey, doggy, that guy right there, doggy, he's the one, doggy. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I'm back. And let's talk about Dumbell Rob the Dumbbell, right? So if you recall, I did a video. And in that video, man, Big Boy was like, hey, doggy, you're Dumbell Rob, doggy. You're good with the dumbbell, doggy, right? What he was doing was he was deflecting and placing blame, and that fucking idiot was laughing with him. Yeah. Right? Let me tell you something, Dumbell Rob. You just helped Wes Watson's defense, because now what they're trying to do is say you're the culprit. You're the main one. Shift the blame on you. That's where the assault really happened. No, fuck the kick and the little swinging of the belt. Yeah, he might do a little time, but you obviously are the one that wielded the dangerous and deadly weapon. So, Dumbell Rob, I'm sure, will be arrested in this situation. If he's not, I'll be flabbergasted. Now, his only saving grace is this, and we haven't seen the video footage from every single angle in that gym. I'm sure the detectives have, but definitely, man, if he is seen swinging a dumbbell from the back, that's all bad, right? And you notice how Big Boy was trying to make light of it and make fun of it, but at the same time, he wanted that dude to embrace that name, because if that dude embraces that name, that's like embracing guilt, admitting guilt, right? And it was a setup. I'm sure Wes Watson got at Big Boy. Hey, can I get at you, motherfucker? Yeah, doggy, what's up, doggy? Well, you want a massage, doggy? Here, how does that feel, doggy? How does that feel, doggy? Right? He's like, no, dude, yeah, that feels good, but look, doggy, I need you to fucking tell that Asian to take the fucking charge, cuz, right? And I'll watch how I do it, doggy. I'm gonna make fun of him. And so by him saying that and admitting guilt, yeah, I'm Dumbell Rob because I swung the dumbbell, why would you do that to your homeboy? Why would you place your homeboy in that situation and have him admit on tape that the reason that you call him Dumbell Rob is because not that he lifts dumbbells and he's all steroided out doing that, because he swings them at guys' heads, particularly at 7-foot black man. Crazy, right? Now, if I'm a lawyer, and I'm not, I'm far from it, right? But I've had plenty of them defend me. And if I'm a lawyer, man, I would say, if we can somehow harness this guilt into the flux capacitor, then we're off, Marty. Right? Hey, Wes Watson's going to do anything. And best believe, man, all this ex-convict, tough guy shit, man, when he fucking places blame on Dumbell Rob, he's going to tell everyone, hey, I'm a civilian. I'm not an ex-convict. Even though he has convict on his car and they're running around with state clothing and all that, you'll see when push comes to shove, who shoved and who pushes. And they're going to say it was Dumbell Rob. So I'm not going to be surprised if this dude Dumbell Rob does get arrested. I hope he doesn't. And like I said, his only saving grace was in that video. You couldn't quite see him swing anything. It could have been, it could have not been. I like to lean towards it probably wasn't. But when you're doing a video with the sharmuts, right, the snake oil salesmen, and they're sitting there at Big Joe's the whole time, you're saying Big Joe's, he's not even there, but you can just hear him echo, bomb, right? Yeah, they drop bombs on you like an idiot. You admitted guilt, and you helped Wes Watson's campaign for innocence. Because Wes Watson's going to say, look, man, I was doing my own thing. This guy approached me, in a fucking fight, in a manner. I stood my ground. The guy probably had a weapon or something. I didn't know, so I reached for my belt because I was scared to death, right? Because, Wes Watson's like that. And all of a sudden, man, my homeboy came up from behind like on some real gangster shit. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I can't call it, right? And started swinging dumbbells. And ultimately, man, hey, if Dumbell Rob, right, did swing that dumbbell and did fucking cause some damage to this guy's head, not only is he up for a civil lawsuit, but, man, he can do some serious time. I don't think Wes Watson's going to do a lot of time on the case. That's honest, just to be honest with you. Like I said, I fought a simple assault. It wasn't that bad. But this guy, Rob, better be thinking about the type of dudes he's hanging around, because they don't give a fuck about him. Hey, doggy. Hey, you swung it, doggy. I seen it, doggy. Keep it real, doggy. Keep it real. That's why the fucking big boy always says, keep it real, doggy. Keep that same energy when you're on stand, right? Keep that same energy when fucking Wes Watson comes crying to you. If we know Big Boy has he has the audacity and the reputation that he sells out his friends, man, that he turns his back on his friends or he leaves them hanging, And there's a lot of people like, hey, he's just jocks Wes Watson. To him, Wes Watson's a god, because not only is Wes Watson massive, but Wes Watson has showed him the way to make money, to manipulate people, how to scam and cheat and be a scoundrel, right? Not that Big Boy wasn't already, but hey, birds of a feather flock together, right? Snakes will shed their skin together. Let me tell you something. Brother. Dumbell Rob's in trouble. And the setup was right from the gate. See, immediately when he did that, and I don't think Wes asked him to do that, if he even did swing a dumbbell, right? But when you take on that name and that persona and you're letting Big Boy say, yeah, doggy, you know why they call you that, huh? Got him, Wes. Got him, dog. Got him, right? Wes is like, yeah, make sure that fool admits that shit on camera so I can give it to my lawyer. My lawyer could fucking subpoena that video and show everyone that this dude is admitting guilt and that he's actually the one who did the damage. And all I did was the cleanup. And unfortunately, the way the law works, man, hey, if you're caught with the smoking gun, you're caught with the smoking gun, right? That's how it works. So unfortunately, man, I feel sympathetic for this guy, Dumbell Rob, because I feel like he's probably a solid dude who obviously, man, backed the play of his homeboy, felt some type of way like, hey, one jump, all jump. And I've been in plenty of those situations. And let me explain to you how assisting your homeboys can get you fucked over. So I have a primo, right? And my primo, man, was just a regular guy, not really into the gangs, but he hung around gang members. Hey, and when you hang around gang members, gangster shit happens, right? Or sometimes stupid shit happens and you get caught up for it. So my cousin, he had this homeboy that they grew up together, elementary school. It was all good. His homie didn't have the best life. Mother was a tirada. Father was in and out of prison. His brothers were gang members and drug addicts. So it was almost 99.9% he was going to turn out fucked up, which he did. He got into the gangs at a very, very young age. And I remember him running around. I used to see him. I said, what's up, little homie? Oh, what's up, OG? This, and that. There was always something going on with him. He was always in some type of mix. And I used to tell him to slow down, which eventually, real talk, he did. He got into to the UFC, not UFC, but martial arts. Like he was trying to be a UFC fighter. That motherfucker used to be kicking in the back, this concrete fucking pole in the back of his house. It was crazy. So anyways, he was in the hood doing that, but him and my primo were best friends. My primo's a square from Delaware. Motherfucker turned out to be a doctor and all kinds of shit, right? But my primo, because he was riding around with them and because this guy got off where he was mad at, my primo actually went to jail and did a year solid on it. Straight up, right? Just because he was in the same car cruising around and his boy that he's grown up with his whole life jumped out of the car and rushed someone without thinking about who was in the car, what was going on. And my primo, like a dumbass, jumped off to break it up, and the dude swung and my primo kicked him one time. That was it. That one kick was a display of assaultive behavior. Someone who never was involved in anything like that in his life. You know, and if it was a real homeboy, he would think like, hey, bro, you're a good dude, man. I'm not going to put you in this situation. I see this dude. Yeah, it's on site, homie, but let me go ahead and drop you off around the corner, eh? And double back, right? Nothing like that. Just jumped off. And who are you proving? Who are you trying to prove? You trying to prove to yourself you're cool? You know, the cool guy is the one that just sees you and is like, all right, homie, I'm going to catch you at a later date and time. Not the I'm going to get off where I'm at. There's no one there that's going to recognize you're not going to get no brownie points. You're going to go back to the hood. Hey, man, I seen that dude. I socked him up. They're going to be like, yeah, right, homie. Yeah, right, Dumbell Rob. Right? Yeah, they're not going to believe you. So being loyal to a fault, man, happens. And my primo suffered because of that. Now, I've been in plenty of situations where, you know, I could have done things that would have got people around me caught up, but because they weren't in that life or because I didn't feel like getting locked up that day or getting them involved in it, you know, I chose to step back and not do that. So, you know, there's certain situations, you know, where loyalty goes both ways. You have to be loyal to your friend too. So in this situation, Dumbell Rob's a fool. And I'll explain to you why. Wes Watson is the one with all the issues. He's the one calling people out. He's the one that told dude to pull up. He's the one. Now, whether they were lying in wait, well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out during the court case, which I'm sure Wes Watson is going to take a deal. So it's never going to go to trial. There's not going to be no big old O.J. Simpson court case. There's not going to be no Diddy shit. I mean, besides Wes Watson sticking shit all the way in his esophagus, right, from the back. There's not going to be any of that. He's going to take a fucking slap on the wrist, probably some probation. He's going to have to go around and pick up some trash, which he'll pay someone to do. And that's going to be that, period, right? He's going to fucking pay someone so they can sign off his permission slip. Now, Dumbell Rob's a different story. See, Dumbell Rob doesn't have the hype that Wes Watson does. According to Big Boy, he's a millionaire, doggy. He has money, doggy. He has money, dog. Well, let me tell you, a millionaire was locked up yesterday, too, in Bologna. So one thing I can tell you the truth about is money doesn't stop the time that's coming. If you think it does, that's Diddy, what he's doing right now. He's definitely not riding a moped around the fucking tier. They're about to sitting there starving and so talking about, Assalamu alaikum, my brother, right? They're about to turn Muslim fast, right? Muslims don't want nothing to do with that. You like men's assholes. They don't believe in that. Now, I'll say this. Dumbell Rob, more than likely, whether he has money or not, he better get a lawyer fast, because if they arrested Wes Watson, that means Wes Watson sat down there and he might have given a statement and he might have implicated everybody who was involved. I'm sure he's at least talked to his lawyer, and his lawyer has put out there, my client is innocent until proven guilty. It's Dumbell Rob. It's Dumbell Rob, right? So if I was Dumbell Rob, I'd get my lawyer, I'd lawyer up, and I'd wait. I'd lie and wait for them to come knocking at your door, because obviously if they felt they had enough evidence to arrest Wes Watson, what do you think they're going to do with someone who's swinging a dumbbell at a man's head from behind? Them sentences should never go together. A man from behind, period. But when you're talking about Wes Watson, they tend to go together as they part. It's weird. So this guy, Dumbell Rob, was set up. Whether he chose to involve himself in that shenanigan, that fucking that assault, is to be seen, right? Like I said, from the camera angle I seen, I don't know if that's him or not. I was surprised. I thought that he was a white dude. I didn't know he was Asian, right? Then when I seen Dumbell Rob and the way Big Boy said it over and over and over again. Did you notice that? When I played that video, man, come on, dog. You're Dumbell Rob, dog. You like to swing him, dog. He kept saying it over and over again to immediately, at some point in time, Dumbell Rob admitted, yeah, I did that. I am Dumbell Rob, right? Like he said, the notorious Dumbell guy, right? He was like, yeah, you're the fucking guy, doggy. It wasn't Wes, doggy. What he really meant to say, let me decipher it. This is what it really was. You were going to blame you, doggy. You're going to take the case, doggy. Sorry, doggy. Yeah, you're a millionaire. You could afford it, doggy, right? So that's how that went. But for people that are really vested in what's gonna happen to Wes, not a lot. Not a lot. He already bailed out. 5,000, that ain't shit. I've never had a $5,000 bail for an assault. A 5,000. That means his bail was 50 racks and he bailed out with 5, or was it 5 and he only bailed out with 500? If they're gonna hit him with some misdemeanor bullshit. They arrested him just to appease the people. It's really nothing. But Dumbell Rob, man, hopefully, man, he's able to justify his actions, or maybe it was not him and they're just clowning. But Big Boy definitely threw him under the bus. That's dry snitching. That's straight up dry snitching. I don't need paperwork to tell you what it is. That's just like when you're in prison, man, and a fight's going on and everyone's looking. Oh, get him, get him. The fuck you telling, man? The cop in the tower is going to see everyone turn and he's going to go over there and he's going to shoot someone. It's your fault, stupid. What you're supposed to do if authors are getting it up, hey, it's human nature. We want to see it, but you got to do it like that. You got to throw. I don't got my glasses right here. What did they check you? Where'd you put my glasses? What did they check you? Stand up. I thought you put your glasses on. You look like that. Damn, how fucking negative was tearing that fool up. Oh, wait, look at he stuck his finger in his ass, right? That's how you look at it. You don't fucking be like, oh, shit, they're fighting, so that someone can get shot from the tower. And a lot of people do. That's a form of dry snitching. Or what Big Boy did. Big Calvin, Calvin Johns. Come on, Doggy. You're the one that swung that fucking barbell or that dumbbell, Doggy. That's why we call you Dumbell Rob. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, you did it, stupid. Let me tell you.
Stupid is as stupid does.
He fell for the old okie doke. Wes Watson, the Sharmutas got him. I guarantee you this. Dumbell Rob is not going to be with the Sharmutas too much longer once he finds out, man, it's that fucking video right there that got me caught up. Yep. Big Boy did that, huh? So, I'm sure that he talked with Wes Watson. Wes Watson's like, damn, dog, I'm probably going to go get locked up. And he said, man, what are we going to do? He's like, man, if we could somehow fucking, blame homie, then it'll be all good, right? And of course, his lawyer, when you got a lawyer, your lawyer's for you. Your lawyer don't give a fuck. Lie, cheat, steal, snitch, they don't care. Lawyers do not care. They're going to like whatever could help their client, because that's what they get paid for, to help their client. He's going to push all the blame on Dumbell Rob. And they're going to be like, in this incident, Wes really didn't have, even though, I don't know, man, Wes was allegedly throwing football kicks and all that. I don't know if anything really landed. But as far as the dumbbell thing, yeah, that's going to be the focal point, because that right there is tricky, So hopefully that dude gets his shit together and realizes, man, that these dudes in the Sharmuta cartel do not have his best interests at heart. And it's kind of fucked up, man. It's kind of fucked up because it's a setup. Because Wes Watson's the one who called the dude there. Wes Watson's the one going back and forth with people. That dude, Dumbell Rob, is just trying to work out and do good, man. But when you hang around fucking riffraff, you get riffraff fucking results, right? And I'm going to tell you, man, the results ain't going to be lovely in this one. If they've already arrested Wes Watson, what do you think's coming next? Every dude that was in that video throwing something is definitely going to be arrested. That's a fact. That's how they do it. They're not going to just arrest one guy while fucking 4 other ones that were throwing kicks and shit or whatever just get to walk away. That's not the way it works, right? Now, again, man, whatever detective is working on the case, it took him a while to arrest Wes, so he took his time. So best believe he's watched those videos numerous times from every angle, man. So Dumbell Rob, I don't know if you're arrested yet, but if you aren't, I heard Mexico is nice this time of year. You don't believe me? There's a whole bunch of people in Home Depot that are over there right now. They just got there. And, blend in, homie. Do the blender. Blending. You're going to have to do the blending, because if not, you're going to get blended in jail. And best believe, man, people are going to ask you, hey, what are you here for? Oh, man, I hit a black dude in the back of the head with a dumbbell because he was jumping a white dude, Wes Watson, that was calling him the N-word. I don't think the brothers are going to take too kindly to that. I'm just saying, man. That video, and especially, let's talk about that too, with Wes Watson saying the N-word and get out of here and the N-word and all that. Man, I'm sure there's a couple black dudes that seen that video right now in the county jail. Well, he's out already, but dudes that were in that county jail, that if they could have got at him, they're going to get at him. They're going to be like, what's up, man, with that N-word you were saying? Oh, no, we talk like that in Cali. And you know what I mean? Stop it, Wes. Anyways, with that being said, man, I wish Dumbell Rob the best. I hope he doesn't get arrested, but the situation is getting tricky, man. And if you guys want to deny the fact that, oh, man, why are you doing Big Boy like that? You're stretching the – no. Watch the video, man. Watch the video where he basically snitches on him and makes the dude admit it. Crazy work, right? Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. Gracias. The gun.